We want to look at what's been written about these guys and see who would actually win based on what's already been written about them. Yeah, I know any writer could come through and say, hey, in addition to being able to do this, you can also do this, but I would call cap to all of that, and I'm going to tell you what we've got from each of these guys. All right, so first, we're going to look at Superman. All right, so Superman is DC's premier character. He is probably what we would consider the first of the modern superhero age. His powers are based on heroes like Hercules and Zeus, Greek mythology and things of that nature. He was the first to throw on a costume and put his underwear over his pants and throw on a cape and all of that. So Superman, much respect to him for that. And so we're going to look at some feats of strength from Big Blue. One, lifting tectonic plates. In Superman #1, published in 1939, the Man of Steel lifted an entire island chain that was being affected by an earthquake. Next, in Action Comics 242, published in 1958, Superman was able to pull the Earth out of orbit to keep it from crashing into the sun. How you pull a planet without something breaking or you pushing through it, I have no idea, but somehow he managed to do it. Maybe he's just that strong. On the Crisis on Infinite Earths, published in 1985 through 1986, Superman went up against an evil tyrant named Mongol, and he destroyed a moon that was being used as a weapon. Destroyed an entire moon. Superman 177, which was published in 1965, he showed off his incredible strength again by moving the earth again. So next we'll go down to my favorite hero by far, the Incredible Hulk. What are some feats of strength for the Incredible Hulk? Actually, they mirror Superman quite a bit. Now, the weird thing about this is the Hulk can't fly, so I'm really not sure how he accomplished some of these, but hey, he did it, and let's look at him really quick. All right, in the Incredible Hulk #3, published in 1962, the Incredible Hulk held up an entire mountain range. Just lifted it up, held up a mountain range, all right? It was about to collapse, so he picked it up. Pretty cool. That's some amazing strength. Once again, I run into this whole idea of like, how do you lift something like that up without it crumbling? But he did it, all right? Then next, he destroyed an asteroid. In 1973, the Incredible Hulk, with his bare hands, was able to punch and destroy an asteroid. An asteroid. He punched it and destroyed it. That's pretty amazing. And the Incredible Hulk 126, published in 1970, he was able to move a planet. He was transported to an alien planet where he lifted and moved the entire planet back into its orbit around its star. Now this is amazing. This is similar to something that you would have seen Superman do. In 1976, they did a crossover series, and the Incredible Hulk actually knocked Superman out. He landed a punch, KO'd him, and Superman woke up, and then, whatever happened after that. But he was actually able to knock Superman out with a punch. Now, realistically, the fact that Superman can fly, and I don't know if Hulk can breathe in space. Maybe he can, but even if he can breathe in space, if Superman were to fly him up in outer space, he might be breathing out there, but what is he gonna do? Swim back to Earth? Can you swim in space? I don't know. So I think if they're fighting on the ground, the Incredible Hulk wins. But if he takes him up in outer space, if he can get him up high enough before the Hulk smashes his head, then obviously Superman's gonna win. Now the last that I want to compare will be Goku. Now, so Goku's feats of strength, he doesn't really have any tremendous feats of strength. Goku he's depicted as a person who's a skilled martial artist. He uses ki blasts, superhuman speed, these different techniques to be able to defeat his opponents. So we don't have any measurable displays of strength that I could use to compare to Superman or the Incredible Hulk. But what we do have is some of the people that he's beaten. So if you look at Lord Frieza in his weakest form, or in his suppressed form, Frieza in the Broly movie was able to, with one finger, he was able to send a ball that blew up an entire planet. This base form or suppressed form of Frieza and how Goku was able to defeat him at Super Saiyan level 1. So Super Saiyan level 1 is as strong as a planet, strong enough to blow up a planet at the very least. But so he didn't stop at Super Saiyan 1, he ascended to levels much higher. Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, you got Super Saiyan Blue, the Super Saiyan God form, and then all of a sudden you have Ultra Instinct. In his Ultra Instinct form, he's as strong as Beerus. So Beerus, in one of the Dragon Ball Super episodes, he's at a planet deciding whether or not he's going to destroy it. He kind of likes the food that they gave him, so he decides not to destroy the entire planet, but just with a little bit of a little bitty tap, he blows up half of these people's planet just with his finger. So these beings in the Dragon Ball universe are so strong they can blow up planets with their finger. You take into account that they have that level of strength and martial arts skills, then Superman and the Hulk really don't stand a chance. Superman is super powerful, probably overly powerful. He's always at a disadvantage when he's fighting an opponent who's actually a skilled fighter, because he's never really had to push himself. He's never really had to train. So if I had to rank it, and this pains me to say this because the Incredible Hulk is definitely my favorite. If I had to rank the 3 fighters, number 3 I would have the Incredible Hulk. Now he's probably stronger than all of them by far, but the others have advantages that would give them the edge in the fight. Then at number 2, I would have Superman. His ability to fly, his superhuman speed, give him a slight advantage over the Hulk. I think the Hulk has ways that he could possibly defeat him, but overall, I think we can make a very good argument for Superman being able to beat the Hulk in most situations. But when we get to Son Goku and pretty much any of the top tier warriors in the Dragon Ball universe, Superman just would not stand a chance. But I really don't see a way that Superman can defeat any of these warriors. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click like and subscribe. Click the notification button. Next video, I'll be certain to have the girls back in. They're at the grandma's house, and they probably wouldn't have wanted to do this one anyway. So thanks for watching.